So in my previous video on example 11, if you haven't watched it, make sure to watch it. That I described to you how this annuity works for Reza. So essentially, I think I pretty much answered example 12 as well in part of my example 11 video. So in part A here, it says use your calculator to determine recursively the value of annuity after Reza has received 3 payments from the annuity. Well, on my calculator, if I just do it again, from the beginning, all I did was I said it's $12,000 is what Reza put into the bank, okay? And the bank says, all right, cool, I'm going to give you back a 6% rate per annum, which worked out to be 0.5% per month. Then every month, they're going to give you back 0.5%. So 0.5% of your initial amount, okay? So times 12,000 by 0.005, that's the extra interest you get. And then remember, they're returning $2,035 as you're traveling overseas, or Reza's traveling overseas for 6 months. So after 1 month, they will pay $235 plus interest to you. But because of that, that means in the bank no longer has $2,035. True? So that $2,035 they've taken away from your the $12,000 you gave to them. So now they still hold on to $10,025 of your money, okay, or of Reza's money. Okay, so that's after 1 month. After second month, press enter. So I've done the recursive formula there. That's my second month there. They still hold $8,040.13 of my money, okay, and they're giving me interest as well as $2,035 every month. Okay, so I'm overseas, I'm still able to enjoy myself with $2,035, but I also get a bit of interest as it goes too, okay? And so in the third month, you can see by the third month, I've got now $6,045, and I'm just going to highlight it over here. This is my third month, okay? So that's V0, V1, V2, V3. So third month tells me that in part A, was that to determine recursively 3 payments from the annuity. So it is determined that they still have $6,045.33 at that present time. That's how much money that they still have of mine, right? And then, Reza, sorry. And then part B says if the annuity fully paid out after 6 months, so you can see that's third, fourth, fifth. Okay, so that's the 2025, and remember by the 6th, you can see here, in the 6 months, if I want them to pay everything back, every single cent back, the bank still holds 88 cents of my money, or Reza's money. So Reza left $12,000 there, and they promised to pay interest back every time, okay? And they will also give back the money, $2,035 every month. Now, they still hold on to that 88 cents, so that's why in part B, since they still owe that 88 cents, which I'm going to screenshot just so that we understand, that 88 cents needs to be returned to us. Okay, so we're going to put it here, and we can see that there's still that 88 cents that they still holding on to. So instead of doing another payment of 88 cents, they can't be bothered. They might as well just round up. Instead of $235 as their final payment, what they'll do in part B is their final payment after 6 months, and that's all they want. They can't pay you back in the 7th month because you only want it in 6 months, right? So by the 6 months, they still have that 88 cents. And what they do is, in that final payment, instead of $2,035, they're returning it back with the 88 cents they owe you. So that's why in the last payment, it should be $2,035.88 is how much they should return to you as a repayment. So I'm going to write here repayment, the last repayment. That's the extra 88 cents. So when they ask how much more to ensure that the annuity terminates after 6 months, it has to be an extra 88 cents in the last one. Okay, and that can be best shown in the amortization table of the annuity. So what you can see here is that they paid back your $12,000. They kept paying back every month. They pay back $2,000 $35, 2035, 2035, 2035, 2035, and then you notice 2035 and 88 cents because they want to make sure that they've returned every single cent of your money. Okay, so remember you gave $12,000, or Reza gave $12,000 to the bank, and the bank's like, great, thank you, I'm going to use this money to invest. In the meantime, you benefit from interest. Okay, so they give you back 6% interest. This is the incentive for you to give the bank $12,000 instead of holding it with you for the 6 months. So Reza gives $12,000 to the bank. They give 6% interest per annum, which worked out to be 0.5% every month. So every month, in this case, they got Reza got an extra $60 on top of the 2035. Okay, and so you can see that the bank will slowly pay back your money, and therefore at the very last moment they had 88 cents to pay back left. That's why they paid the 88 cents towards your last payment. So in 6 months overseas, Reza now has got all his money back, so all the $12,000 amount back fully. But not only that, he also earns this extra amount. That's the extra amount on top in those 6 months. That's the extra amount they get. Okay, and this is obviously for them how much they've paid as a difference over time. Okay, so the bank, that's what annuities are, and hopefully that was well described for you to understand. But that's what essentially it is to help you understand in example 12.